Today I am going to teach you how to make a very simple pinwheel. With April coming up and it being Child Abuse Prevention Month, I wanted to take the opportunity to teach everybody how to make their own blue pinwheels. This is the symbol for child abuse prevention because pinwheels are all about playfulness and joy, and they serve as a reminder to all of us that that's the type of childhood we want for all children. You're going to need a blue piece of paper, either paper that came blue or paper that you make blue with watercolors, crayons, markers, whatever you happen to have on hand, and you are going to need it to be a square. Once you have that, you're going to start with your blue side of the paper down. And the first step we're going to do, well, multiple steps, is to create a grid pattern. So we're going to start by folding one edge to the opposite edge and folding our paper in half to make it into a rectangle. Then we're going to take our outer edges and fold them into that center crease, and that's going to divide our paper into 4. You can see I'm being as precise as possible, but if it's not perfect, please don't stress. Then we're going to rotate it 90 degrees, and we're going to repeat these steps. So now we're going to take our opposite two edges and fold them together. We're going to open it up, and then we're going to take those edges and we're going to fold them into that center crease that we just made. Once that step is done, we're going to fold our grid in half, but this time corner to corner. So I like to turn the paper and then fold it corner to corner. Open it up. Again, you're going to rotate your paper 90 degrees and repeat by folding the opposite two corners together. Crease. And now you have a grid with an X going through the middle. I like to add in an extra step to make our collapsing a little bit easier. To do that, I flip over the paper and I'm going to take each one of my 4 corners and fold it into the center converging point of my creases. So I'm going to fold each of those in. This can be a tricky step because you're going to want them to line up like super duper perfectly, and it doesn't generally happen. But just make them as aligned as possible. I'm having some issues here. Here we go. Oh, those came out pretty good, but if they don't come out really perfect, don't stress. I'm going to open them up, unfold that, and then we're going to flip the paper back over so our blue side is down. Now you'll see it's kind of tipping in all different directions. So what I like to do is just push on the 4 points on the outside of that inner square so it kind of curls up a little bit. And then what we're going to do is along these inner lines of that inner square, we want to fold in. On the opposite side, we're going to fold in. And now we have, it's kind of looking like a little bit of a burrito here. But then we're going to take the 3rd outside edge and fold it in. And you're going to see that when I do that, it causes these little bunny flaps. So we're just going to kind of gently hold that in place. And we're going to take our last outer edge and we're going to fold that in. And then we have all these little popped up little ears. And all we're going to do is fold those down, all going in the same direction. I prefer to go clockwise I don't think there's any harm in going counterclockwise. So I'm going to take my one little ear and flop it down. I'm then going to go to the next one and flop it down so it's pointing in the same direction. I'm going to take the third one and again fold it down, and my fourth one and fold it down. And then I'm going to give everything one last final crease to make sure it's going to hold together. And with that, you've made yourself a pinwheel. If you're gonna just stick it onto the window or the wall just like this, you might want to put like a little bit of tape in the center there. But if you're going to add it onto a straw or a stick of some sort, you're gonna want to put like a button or something, and that will end up holding it all down for you. So that's it. Nice and simple, really easy. And we've got our pinwheel display. If you would like to learn more about child abuse prevention and what you can do to help in the month of April and beyond, please go to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services website at www.childwelfare.gov, or if you're local to the Finger Lakes in New York, please visit the Child Advocacy Center website at www.cacfingerlakes.org. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're looking to learn more about origami and how it works within therapy. Thank you.